What's going on, swim fans? Welcome back to Whiteboard Wednesday, and in today's video, I'm gonna share with you how to burn more calories while swimming. I'm gonna walk you through 5 different ways that you can torch calories, burn more fat, and swim faster and smarter than ever before. At the end of the video, I'm gonna walk you through a 60-minute swim workout that incorporates all the different things that we're going to talk about in this video. So make sure you watch until the very end. And of course, I'm going to share a modified version of the workout that's about 30 minutes or so. Now, if you guys are new here, welcome to MySwimPro. My name is Faris Sabeti, and I help you take your swimming to the next level. So if you want to swim faster and smarter than ever before, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, and let me know down below in the comments how you burn your calories in the pool. Let's get right into it. The first way is by doing full body workouts. What does that mean? Well, think about it. When you go to the gym, you don't just do upper body or lower body or just do a bunch of sit-ups. You work out your entire body, and you want to incorporate as many different muscle groups as possible. You want to do upper body, you want to do lower body, and in the pool, it's not any different. You've got to train all different parts of your body. So when we say full body workouts, we're talking about working every single muscle group. We're going to talk about that in more detail in the second point, but when we're talking about upper body and lower body, what we're really talking about are training your legs for the lower body, doing kick sets, not ignoring them, making sure we're pushing off the wall in a nice tight streamline. And if you can do this and incorporate some kick sets in all of your workouts, it's not only going to burn a ton of calories because kicking is really tiring. You're moving through a medium of water that is 800 times more resistive than air, but also you're warming up the rest of your body and you're improving your stroke efficiency so you can swim faster, engage more muscles, and you do all of that by incorporating a little bit of kicking into every single workout, or at least in some of the workouts you do on a weekly basis. Also, when it comes to the upper body, we're talking about doing some pull exercises. So if you swim with a pull buoy or paddles, maybe you throw a snorkel in there, different ways to engage and really isolate different parts of your body is hugely important if you're trying to burn more calories, and quite frankly, if you're trying to swim faster and take your swimming to the next level. Really important to do full body workouts, and of course the core is how you push off the wall, doing underwater dolphin kicks. Maybe you're kicking streamline on your back. That way you get to work your legs and your core at the same time. That's a double whammy. Number 2, doing IM sets. Now you can replace IM sets with doing stroke work, but basically doing butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and freestyle on a somewhat regular basis. Now, you don't have to swim IM workouts or do IM sets every single workout, but I highly recommend incorporating some level of IM in a weekly basis. So if you train 5 times per week, you should have a little bit of IM in either all of your workouts or have entire workouts at least once per week dedicated to training all of the different strokes. And the reason why you want to do this, not only for burning more calories, but being a better swimmer overall, is that you get great stroke variation, and this stroke variation engages more muscle groups. We already talked about why you want to engage your upper body and your lower body. When you go to the gym, you don't only lift bench press, you don't skip leg day. You want to make sure you're hitting all the different muscle groups. And alongside that, you want to make sure you're doing all the different strokes, because different strokes engage the body in different ways. So it's really important that you not only hit upper body and lower body, but you do that through all the different strokes. And by getting more of this muscle activation, you're going to end up burning more calories because your body has to work harder to use more muscles through moving through the water. And also, I would encourage incorporating this in your warm-up. So you think, okay, so maybe I just finished the workout with some breaststroke or backstroke or an individual medley. I actually recommend incorporating the strokes in every single workout in the warm-up. And when we talk about the workout at the end of the video, you'll be able to see how the IM is incorporated in the warm-up and throughout the set to really get that muscle activation. Now, the third step here is by increasing your intensity. This is probably the most obvious way. If you want to burn more calories, simply work harder. And that's sort of true, but you've got to do it in a smart way. So when we talk about high intensity, that basically means doing more work. We've heard of high intensity interval training, and when you do more work, you're burning more calories. So how do you actually burn more work? Well, you've got to increase your tempo, your speed, which means you might need to increase the amount of rest that you have, but ultimately you need to increase the intensity, and you can do that by having shorter distances and swimming at a faster pace. We'll talk about this in a little bit, but it's much more difficult to swim at a high rate of speed if you're swimming for 20 minutes continuously. If you break it up, do shorter distances, you'll be able to swim at a higher intensity, therefore increasing your heart rate, doing more work, and burning more calories. I know it's easy and considered somewhat lazy if you just swim slow the entire workout, but if you're trying to burn calories, and that's why you clicked on this video, you're trying to take it to the next level, and that means you've got to increase the intensity. Here's a really quick example. A 155-pound male swimmer swimming freestyle slow for 1 hour can burn 490 calories. Actually, I have these on the board written mixed up, but basically if you're swimming slow, you're gonna burn 490 calories. If you're swimming fast, you're gonna burn 700 calories. There we go, Lifetime Whiteboard Wednesday for you guys right there. And I think that's a good segue to talk about today's sponsor, Athletic Greens. When you're challenging your body with intense swim workouts, you have to make sure that you're refueling your body for maximum gains. I want to take a minute and talk about Athletic Greens. It's a daily all-in-one supplement that supports performance and recovery. It's packed with 75 vitamins and minerals, plus whole food source ingredients that help with your immune support, gut health, energy, and recovery. And on top of all of that, each serving includes pre and probiotics and superfood complexes. So one serving of Athletic Greens has the antioxidant equivalent of 12 servings of fruits and vegetables. That's a ton of fruits and vegetables, guys. I have personally been drinking Athletic Greens for a few months now, and I've definitely noticed a boost in energy and focus. It's nice to know that I'm checking all of my nutritional boxes even when I'm so busy. I also feel like I recover more quickly and I have more energy for my next workout. Just mix it with water and you're on your way. It's really easy to incorporate into your routine. It's a pretty simple habit to pick up. And if you want to try it yourself, make sure you click down below in the description to get the Athletic Greens Immunity Bundle that comes with a 1-year supply of vitamin D plus 5 individual travel packs for free with your purchase. Athletic Greens is available in the United States, Canada, the UK, and Europe. Thanks again to Athletic Greens for sponsoring this video. And let's get right into the fourth tip here. That is interval training. So if you're trying to burn those calories and then refuel with the right stuff, make sure you're breaking up your swims, because when you break up your swims, rather than swimming, 1 mile or 1 kilometer continuously, basically it allows you to increase your intensity by breaking up the workout. Because if you try and swim hard for 5 kilometers straight, it's not gonna work out. Here's an example. You could swim 1,000 meters continuously, or you could do 10 times 100. So if you're thinking about, okay, well, if I do 100 meters, take a break, 100 meters, take a break, isn't that less beneficial of a workout if you're taking all these breaks? And the answer is no, because you're actually getting a better workout because you can swim at a higher intensity and at a higher stroke mechanic and efficiency when you have it broken up. So highly recommend interval training. And if you're interested in following a structured workout and learning how interval training works, I highly recommend downloading the MySwimPro app. Get a structured workout. You don't have to worry about any of this. You can get a workout delivered to you and you can follow it on your Apple Watch or Garmin. MySwimPro is available for iOS and Android, so make sure you check it out. Link down below in the description. Now, the fifth way you can burn a ton of calories, and this is actually my personal favorite, is by increasing your muscle activation with equipment. Basically adding fins, paddles, a snorkel, or anything that can really increase the amount of resistance that you have in the water. This could be something like drag socks. Maybe you're swimming in place with a tether or something like that. But by increasing the amount of resistance that you have, sort of like lifting weights in the gym, you're increasing muscle activation, which increases your heart rate because you have to work harder. And when you work harder, and you're gonna end up burning more calories. So really, really important to incorporate equipment, do interval training, and make sure you're doing a big incorporation of different strokes, and that's how you're gonna burn the most calories. Let's talk about this workout that I'm so excited to share with you guys. It incorporates literally everything here. So let's break it down. It is a 2,600 meter workout, and I'll show a variation of this. You can make it longer or shorter, but just to get the premise of it, we've got a warm up, we've got a main set, and then we have a cool down. So the warm up is relatively short. We're only gonna do a 200 freestyle, just get the body flowing, get the heart rate up, a little bit dynamic warm up. We're gonna go right into 825s kick best average. So we're going pretty fast on all of these. So if you're a more advanced swimmer and you're not wearing fins, maybe you do 825's kick on the 30 and you get a 1-to-1 work to rest ratio, or maybe about 10 seconds rest depending on how fast you can kick. You can also do that with fins to keep things moving, get that muscle activation. After that, we're gonna go 450's IM order. Now that incorporates all the different strokes. We talked about adding IM. And the benefit of adding IM in the beginning of the workout is because it sets you up for the main set. It also gets you that muscle activation before you do any of the other swimming. That's maximum calorie burn right there. Now we're gonna go into the main set where we're gonna go 6/100s pull at an aerobic threshold pace. Remember we talked about upper body and lower body? The kick was the lower body. Now the pull is the upper body. So we're gonna go 6/100s freestyle pull at an aerobic threshold. Then we're gonna do 1-200 IM. This is incorporating the strokes again. Your heart rate's already gonna be elevated after the 6/100s. That should be a juicy 200 IM. And then finally, we're gonna have 425s freestyle at race pace with fins and paddles. That's optional. That way you're incorporating a ton of technique, power, speed, and equipment use, and that's really gonna spike your heart rate. You're gonna burn a ton of calories. Now, if you wanna be a pro, go ahead and do that 2 rounds or 3 rounds or 4 rounds. This version of the workout, that's 2,600 meters, is done 2 rounds continuously, meaning you finish round 1, take a little break, and then go right into round 2. Now, the cool down is 1-100 freestyle, silent swimming, have a perfect stroke. And when you put this all together, you're really incorporating everything. You're incorporating what we talked about with the upper body and lower body, all the different strokes and intensity as well. Now, if you guys want more workouts like this, or you want to see more variations, let me know down below in the comments. Of course, download the MySwimPro app because we have tons of training programs from couch to 1K, improve endurance, improve speed, USRPT, so if you want to get more technical, a lot of different training plan variations. And of course, if you haven't picked up my new book, Swim Like a Pro, it's available on Amazon. Make sure you check it out, linked in below. All my knowledge about swimming in one easy to read or listen to book. I hope you guys enjoy that. And finally, if you're not in the MySwimPro Elite Facebook group, it's a VIP group, absolutely free to join. We have over 10,000 swimmers from over 100 countries trying to take their swimming to the next level. So if you want to be a part of that and you want to see me in there, I look forward to watching you down below in that description below. Join the group and I'll see you in there. Wish you guys the best. I'll see you at the next video and happy swimming.